Have you ever been super excited about something? When you get excited, it just like never ends up being what you thought it was. Like your excitement basically like almost diminishes whatever happens. Because it happens to me every single fucking time. I get super excited about something and then this thing never ends up happening. Like not even joking, the other day, okay, I woke up, it was, another day in New York City, it's a beautiful day, but I get allergies. I get really bad allergies all the time, it fucking sucks. And I wake up, my nose is clogged up, my face is puffy, eyes is puffy, ears can't hear shit, I'm fucking distorted because, I'm sick. I order some Panda Express, when you get sick, you start doing shit that's out of the norm, you start fapping, eating McDonald's, shit like that. You do shit that, as they say, the idle mind is the devil's workshop. So I order my Panda Express, I get orange chicken, I get this new Wagyu beef thing, dumpling thing, it was fire. And then I had some grilled teriyaki chicken left over for later. And it's whatever, Panda Express, awesome. And then later I eat it, and then I'm throwing everything away. And then at the bottom of the bag, I see the fortune cookie, the Panda Express, the Chinese fortune cookie that you get super excited about. It really doesn't even really mean much until you actually see it. I saw it and I was like, dude, I'm super excited to open this. I'm like for the 5-6 seconds, right when I'm grabbing it and I'm like unwrapping it and everything, I'm super excited. And then I crack it open, I'm like, I can't wait till I figure out what my fortune is, boom, and there's no fortune. Like, it's happened every single time in my life where I get super excited about something and never ends up happening the way that I imagined it happening. It's ridiculous. And I realized this is actually somewhat universal law, right? Because, for example, I know in my life I'm gonna be a rich man. I know I'm gonna be a wealthy man. I know that I'm gonna be taking private jets and I'm gonna be chartering them for 30 grand with not even an eye at the bank account going lower, okay? Because I just imagine myself living in a large house, having watches that I just open up and say, look at my 20 watches that cost $3 million that I don't really care anything about. Right? I'm not excited about this kind of life in the future because I've worked towards it, I've imagined it, I've visualized it. I know this is part of me, I know this is me, this is my identity. This is something I know that God will give me because I'm working towards it. I'm not just sitting on my ass just writing shit on a journal like you motherfuckers. I'm actually working towards this shit, right? So with that, I don't really feel excitement, and then every single time, month by month, year by year, I get closer and closer to my goals, and it's very interesting. But then the more I want something, the more that it flees me. When I get excited, it flees me. I went to Miami, right, in August with all my friends, my girlfriend. We were chilling on a yacht. We rented a yacht for a day. We went to, I had Cuba Gooding Jr. say happy birthday to me. That's a story for another time. But I remember when, before I even got there, all my friends and my girlfriend were in Vegas, and I was flying in from New York City. They were flying in from Vegas, right? I was supposed to actually get there before them, right? And I was super excited about Miami. Like I was like very, I was longing for this trip. I was super excited about the place that we got, overlooking Brickell. It was in the W, overlooking downtown Miami. I was super excited. And then I get there, and I kid you not, I'm excited out of my mind. I missed the flight by 7 minutes. I missed the check-in for the luggage by 7 minutes. I missed my flight. She puts me on another flight, right? I get to the other flight, and they say, oh, it's actually full. The whole plane is full. Sorry, we don't have enough room for you. Okay, great. So I wait for the next flight. Oh, sorry, it's completely full. Like I said, when I get excited, shit doesn't work out. Maybe you felt the same way. It's kind of like when you study for an exam and you don't really feel any type of way about it. You're so prepared, you're so good, you're gonna get a 99, 100, 105% with the extra credit. You're not even really worried, right? So it's algebra 2, you studied already, it's easy, right? X, Y, Z, whatever bullshit, quadratic, blah, blah, you go in, you know every fucking answer as you're reading the question, and then you end up getting 100%. You're not really excited, right? You just know. And I think there's this universal law, right? And I read it the other day, and it was on Andrew Tate's little AI Twitter, and it just shook me to my core because it related to every single part of my soul. And it said, desire nothing, own everything. Now, if you really think about it, that's a crazy fucking statement. I can't even wrap my head around it, right? Desire nothing but own everything. Like, why if you desire nothing, why would you own everything? It doesn't really make sense, right? But the way that I understood it is that when I think of my life in the future as a business person, I run a software company right now. I live in New York City. If you don't know who I am, I'm Kudus. I run a software company doing $79K per month. I'm not grifting. You can go on Indie Hackers and check it out. If you want to subscribe to my newsletter, which you can, if you're growing or building a SaaS, bankclub.com, and you can check it out there. But what I realized is that I'm not really excited about the life that I'm going to live in the future. I just know that I'm going to live it. And I don't desire any of the things that are gonna come to me. I don't desire the Rolexes, I don't desire the cars or the private jets or the mad comfort that I'm gonna feel and my family's gonna feel and my kids are gonna feel and the world around me. I don't desire any of it. I just know it's gonna happen because that's just the road I'm headed down. I mean, it's not something I desire, it's just something I know that will happen. Just like when you take that exam, high school, middle school, whatever, you took that exam and you were prepared, you knew you were gonna get 100%. That's how I feel about this. It's a more drastic example. Why would I feel this? You know, it's something that doesn't happen to 99% of people, but again, to each his own. Everyone has their own reality that they live in. Maybe I could be delusional, but the ones that are successful are delusional, right? But what's so crazy about desire nothing but own everything is it speaks to my soul, because like I said, I don't desire any of these things. I don't desire, you know, when I sell my company and I already imagined the things that I was gonna get and how I was gonna set my life up and shit like that, and you know, the way I was gonna live. But you know, at the same time, I don't really desire any of these things. Like if you put me in a shack in Bali, you know, making 4K per month, 3K per month, and I lived off of that in Bali with really just entrepreneurs around me, and I was kickboxing or boxing on my free time and going to the gym and eating some good food, and I ran a little small business, like, you know, I'm free, I can wake up whenever I want, how I do now. I think that's what matters the most to me. It's freedom and building companies. Like I am passionate about building companies. So I think the more that you desire something, God kind of looks at you and says like, bro, you already have everything that you want. Like, why do you want more things? Like the Rolex and the cars and the watches and the private jets and the millions of dollars you want in your bank account don't really matter, which they don't. It's actually true. Because if I said to you, hey, you're gonna wake up blind tomorrow. Let's even take away a sense that you might not care about as much. You won't smell ever again, which kind of takes away your taste as well, because they're kind of like the same thing, right? Is that you'll get $1 billion, you know, and you lose your taste tomorrow or whatever, your smell tomorrow. You'd say no. If I said that, hey, like I'm gonna cut off 2 of your fingers, right? You get $1 billion tomorrow. You're probably gonna say no, right? Like if you're saying yes, you're kind of retarded. Like you're actually retarded. For me, health is a huge thing, right? And like I said, because I don't desire these things, what I'm grateful for is the things that I already have. I already have freedom. I already have, you know, financial freedom. I already have the ability to do whatever I want, live wherever I want. I have the ability to do really anything. Things that were God given to me, you know, my eyesight, my hearing, my taste, you know, I can hear things, I can run, I can play basketball, I'm healthy, you know, I'm 6 foot, I'm not 5'4". You know, all these things I'm super happy about, you know what I mean? But the thing is, when you desire things that are worldly, I think the universe or God, God really says, I'm gonna take these from you. Like, why are you excited about a fucking fortune cookie, you retard? The fortune cookies aren't even real. I'm the one that tells your fortune. So when I get excited about a fortune cookie, God, I break it open and God just takes it away from me. Because he's like, brother, that's not what matters in life. You already have everything you want. Everything is within you. And everything that you do want is your reality that you believe to be true, and it will be given to you. That's it, it's a fact, it's absolute. I'm on my neuro knowledge shit. You know, if you know neuro knowledge, you know what it is. Really, if it's more of a spiritual thing, bruv. Like, if you know, you know. Desire nothing, own everything was a powerful statement for me. You know, when I live in my palace with jets and cars and watches and everything that I could ever want, I don't really care about those things. That's probably why I'm gonna get them. But I cared about the fortune cookie. I guess maybe you should pay attention to what you desire and what you should be grateful for. But anyways, if you like the video, like it. And if you're building or growing a SaaS, apply below, bitbankclub.com. I talk about my journey while I'm building my software company and on the road to, you know, just running it even more, and kind of the way I'm optimizing it and growing. You know, I give you all the sauce in there, and also write about some personal stuff as well. So if you're interested, bitbankclub.com, or subscribe to the channel and follow my Instagram, follow my Twitter. I'm pretty active on there. Desire nothing, own everything, bruv. I love that one. I don't think I'm ever gonna forget that one.